जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं
Paramahamsa Nityananda is a rare living incarnation, a yogi by birth. He has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English, books in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese, with translations in 26 languages are available. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 8,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world offer exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. Having meditation centers in 151 countries including Bidadi, Tiruvannamalai, Rajapalyam, Salem, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Los Angeles, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose and Phoenix. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nityananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation. A contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers. Adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, he has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands, gracing them with spiritual powers. A spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples worldwide in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Tiruvannamalai in India. A dynamic young guru who is an inspiration to thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online. A beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nityananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
The idea of time is created by mind. You see, it's like you create a track out of steel and create a train out of steel. The steel train moves on the steel track. So, mind, one part of mind is the time. So, the moment you created a time, now the mind can be alive forever. It knows, hey, it's my own track. Let me travel, let me move, let me be. But the moment I decided, eternally, mind has lost its grip over time. And it knows, oh God, I think the moment you give that confidence to mind, that I am going to be doing it eternally, suddenly it gets shaken, it gets frightened, and it comes back to the present moment. Because it knows, I have to be doing this forever. You see, your mind exists with only one idea. It tolerates anything if it knows it is going to end. It has the ability to tolerate anything and survive anything if it knows that action is going to end. Any action, any idea, any meditation, any technique, if it knows there is going to be end, it will survive, it will live through, because it knows there is going to be end. Only when you give the clarity, it is going to be dirgha kalaha. That is why in Indian tradition, whether it is marriage or sannyas, for eternal. Once you take sannyas, it is forever. Once you marry, it is forever. Then mind will stop playing its games. See, the moment you have a freedom, oh, I think anyhow, I am going to divorce. Why tomorrow? Let me do it today. The moment you know you have a freedom, always you will think, why tomorrow? Why postpone? Let's do now. But if you know, no, this is going to be my life, then you know, anyhow, I have to live. Let me now work it out. So your idea about future plays a major role on your life in the present. Your idea about future plays a major role in your action about the present. If you know that this is your life, in the Vedic tradition, during marriage, the vows you take, that vow says, till the fire is there in your stomach, means till you are alive. These vows are taken. Means what? You know, you have to live for till death. So naturally, you adjust, your mind starts getting adjusted. Your mind starts getting settled. With this mental setup, from the beginning, you know, I cannot unnecessarily create confusions. I can't afford it. I have to be careful. Even if there is something wrong, I have to start connecting. I have to start healing. I have to be respectful. I have to be loving. So from the beginning, the mental setup gets trained. People ask me, Swamiji, is the divorce not a big freedom? See, I am not judging whether divorce should be there or should not be there, or it is a freedom, or it is a right or wrong, and all those things. All I can say, the idea which you carry about yourself, your mind, your life is very, very important. That is going to decide about your action. I tell you, the idea which you have about your body and your mind is the best friend or worst enemy for you. If you have the right idea about your body and mind, that's the best friend for you. If you have the worst idea about your body and mind, that is the worst enemy for you. I have seen all various types of cultures, civilizations. The kids who are given right understanding, an idea about their body and mind, they not only live long, they live happily. Happiness, bliss, joy, health, all these things are nothing but an idea you carry about your body and mind from the young age. I have seen your idea about future creating miracles inside the body, physical body. Even in the physical body, it creates miracles.
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्।
ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यवपुत्राय ते नमः याचयिषुः शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिव शरव्याया तपतया नो रुद्रमृडय या ते रुद्र शिवा तनोरघोर पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुभाषन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचागशीः यामिषुं गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्ष्यस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां गुरु माहि पुंसेः पुरुषं जगते शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशाच्छा वदामसि यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असत् अद्य वोचदधिभक्ता प्रथमो दैव्यो ऋषगे अहेहश्च सर्वान् जम्बयन् सर्वाश्च यादुत्राण्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुणपुत बभ्रस्सु मङ्गलः ये चेमागुं रुद्र अभितो दिक्षु श्रुता सहस्रशो वै शागुं भेडयीमहे असव्यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नुदहार्यः उदैनं विश्वा भूतानि सदृष्टो मृडयातिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय ईडुषे अतो ये अस्य सद्वानोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्चदन्वनत्वमुभयोरार्तियोर्जा याश्च ते हस्त इषवः परात भगवो वप अवदद्यरनुस्त्वगुं सहस्राक्षशतेषु ते निशीर्याणवागुं उत अनेशन्नस्येषव आपुरस्य निषङ्गतिः या ते हेतिर्मेडुष्टमहस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातताय धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुदरे नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिधे धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् दृढक्तो विश्वतः अथो यदिषुरिस्तवारे अस्मन्निधेहितम् नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठमृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदा शिवाय शङ्कराय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः नमो हिरण्यवागवे सेनान्ये दिशां च पदये नमो नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनां पदये नमो नमः सस्मिञ्जराय त्रिशीमदे पदीनां पदये नमो नमो बभ्लुषाय विव्याधिने नानां पदये.
It does miracles. The yogi with whom I learned this yoga and Patanjali, I have seen him displaying all kinds of extraordinary powers. Because he is very clear, till he achieves that powers, he is going to be practicing. So what mind does? Your mind is intelligent. It can express any power. Mind immediately decides, oh God, this fellow is going to torture me with the practice. Till I reveal that powers to him, better let me give it now itself. It tries to play with you without giving power and trying to break your practice. If you give a strong idea to your mind, no, you are going to practice till it gives you the power. Suddenly it gets frightened and it says, I know this fellow is going to torture me by doing everything. Let me better give the power now itself. The moment I was able to convince myself, I am going to sit, my whole being was completely convinced. I could see very clearly from the root of the spine that pain spreading all over the body, cruciating pain, requesting me, please move the body little bit and adjust. I was sitting for 2.5 days, no food, and I did not even know 2.5 days passed. Only later on I calculated. Later on I was able to calculate. I did not even know 2.5 days passed. I just decided, who cares about time and everything? I am going to sit, that's all. The backbone, the spine is begging me, just adjust the legs little bit. Adjust so that the blood flow will become a little easy. At least adjust your hand. Let me check whether I am alive or not. It's literally begging me. But I could see very clearly my sankalpa will say, I am going to sit. There is no question of moving. The moment that strong will, it says clearly, Dirgha Kalaha, I am going to sit eternally. When that conviction landed on my being, I could see very clearly that pain which was there all over the body, every joint I was able to feel, every nerve I was able to feel. Because sitting continuously, what will happen? The whole body just slowly started disappearing. The moment it learned, the practice is going to be eternal, Dirgha Kalaha, eternal, the mind started withdrawing. It decided, now I cannot survive, now I cannot stand. See, if you have some visualization for your mind, if you say 12 years, after 12 years I will get up, it will wait. It will survive for 12 years. Anyhow, I am going to get up after 12 years. Let me push the time, push the time, push the time. It will be sitting and altering your clock. Now really, if you fall in love with somebody and you are waiting to meet that person next day morning, you can see late night you will be sitting and adjusting the clock. When will the time become 4 o'clock, morning, early morning? I can get up and get ready and go and wait in the park. You will be just waiting. Mind is intelligent. It can push the clock. It can push the time. But when you say the word Dirgha Kalaha, eternal, it is going to be eternally this way only. Suddenly, it gets adjusted. And it came back to the present moment and said, all right, I cooperate with you. And dissolved. That strong, the internal death experience happened. When Patanjali says, he says, for a long time, without interval, without interruption, practice so that you can firmly be grounded. He doesn't mean, actually, when he says this long time, he is not depressing you. People come and ask me, this long time word is misunderstood and responsible for all the confusions which is there in the yoga world. Almost every interpretation has given a meaning, different or wrong meaning to this word. The moment you say long time, they say 12 years, 9 years, 7 years, 10 years. But I am not asking you to practice for long time means 10 years, 7 years, 6 years. No. Decide you are going to practice eternally. You will achieve it now. Ability to convince your inner space, you are going to do this forever, is what you need to learn through this sutra. Let me give you the translation again.
क्या आप स्वयं एक अवतार पुरुष से अपने जीवन में दिव्य मार्गदर्शन चाहते हैं? प्रस्तुत करते हैं अवतार पुरुष से वार्ता।
Nityananda here.
परमहंस नित्यानंदा संसार को एक और अतुल्य और अनोखी भेंट दे रहे हैं।
Swamiji! Oh my God! I really can't believe Swamiji!
You got practically everything and too much for a phone call.
अब वो लाइव किसी के भी प्रश्नों का उत्तर स्वयं देंगे।
That's great. No, you ask anything you want in your life. Ask me any boon you want.
8 से प्रारंभ। कुछ सौभाग्यशाली लोग जो 08027279999 पर फोन करेंगे, वो स्वयं स्वामी जी से बात कर सकते हैं। लाइव देखें NTV पर ntv.nityananda.org।
The Ingenious Program, a field of all possibilities. The children in the Ingenious Program are directly under the guidance of Enlightened Master Paramahamsa Nityananda. Nityananda is an incarnation and exudes the knowledge of conflict-free living. He states that enlightenment is our birthright. What an incredible gift for your child, a once-in-a-lifetime privilege to live and thrive in the energy field of all possibilities and give enlightenment to your child. Where every child can become a genius. Learning can unveil the genius in every child, provided it stimulates higher order thinking skills, positive self-esteem, teamwork, and an internal locus of control. Research has proven that holistic teaching methodologies paired with meditation stimulate whole brain functioning and result in self-directed, spontaneous, and creative lifelong learners. An enriched environment. When young children have an enriched environment conducive to early learning in life, they have higher IQ, cognitive intelligence, EQ, social emotional intelligence, and SQ, spiritual intelligence. These early experiences are critical for the development of the child. Peer pressure and destructive social conditioning can take its toll on the child. It can create negative thought patterns and destructive behaviors unless these enriching experiences are provided. An enriched environment includes whole brain activities which stimulate the utilization of both sides of the brain. The right brain is responsible for creativity, intuition, spontaneity, quantum memory, learning in a flash, and computer-like calculations. The left side of the brain is responsible for inner linear thinking and analysis. When both sides of the brain are integrated, performance is optimal. Brain Yoga. Brain Yoga activates the ability to balance the right and the left brain. This helps open the sixth sense. Children are given activities to balance both sides of the body simultaneously using distinctive postures that stimulate both sides. The neurological brain patterns move from beta to alpha, increasing alertness and attention. Quantum memory. Quantum memory is a constant downloading of information without interference of the mind. Observation skills are directly related to memory skills. Reading without interference of the mind, reading at quantum speed, will lead to quantum memory without the mind getting in the way. Creative and performing arts. Dance, drama, music, sculpting, and design offered in the Ingenious Program provide kinesthetic motor stimulation to engage the brainwave patterns, resulting in expanded creativity and resourcefulness. Sattvic food. Children are given the benefit of fresh sattvic food prepared to the standards according to the ancient Vedic lifestyle. The food is fresh, with fruits and vegetables. Vegetarian food creates radiant health in the body. Vedic cultural arts. Sanskrit chanting stimulates the brain to produce full brain coherence, developing clearer perception and integrated thinking. Chanting also promotes inner silence and improves the attention span. Meditation and expanded awareness. Meditation instills a deep silence in the child, resulting in deeper, richer perception and clarity in thinking. Ingenious produces the next step in evolution, a mature human being who functions at a higher state of consciousness. Expanded awareness provides the platform for a vision of all abilities of life, perfect health, prosperity, and life without conflict. What more could you ask for your child?
If I can just teach this one science to the kids, I will have millions of enlightened beings. Committed and intense practice of unclutching makes one firmly established in a higher state of awareness. Dirghakala and Nairantarya means long time and unbroken. Mind is a great accountant. He can play all accounts game with you. And Patanjali is aware of that. That is why he wants you with the right words. Please understand. Any practice you do, decide with this one attitude. People ask me, this is a FAQ. Again and again people ask me, how many years I should unclutch to get enlightened? Unclutching is the ultimate technique for enlightenment. Whenever I say, continue to unclutch, continue to unclutch, continue to unclutch, they ask me, Swamiji, is it 1 year or 2 year or 3 year, how many years I should unclutch? Become enlightened. Decide, you are going to be unclutching forever. The moment you decide, you are going to be unclutching forever, you will be unclutched this moment. Because your mind knows this is going to be its routine. See, your mind thrives with changes and or hope for a change. If your mind knows for sure, I am going to be unclutching as long as I am alive, it will decide, better let me die now. If it has a hope after 12 years of unclutching, you don't need to practice unclutching. Then it knows, oh, after 12 years there is a change. Because it thrives on change. It thrives on different things. That is why so much of desire for entertainment, even enlightenment, you think it's a change. That is why you want it. So much of desire for entertainment. People go on, try to find some entertainment. Because it's a change. Even inside entertainment, different. Every 3 minutes you change a channel. In 15 minutes you go one full round and come back. Because mind thrives on change. When you know there is no possibility for change, suddenly you will see it just dies. It disappears. It leaves. When you decide there is not going to be any change, suddenly, in an unexpected way, mind is killed. If you decide strongly you are going to unclutch forever, this moment you will be unclutched. In a very unexpected way, mind will disappear. I have a story for you. A man goes into a bar and admires the stuffed lion's head mounted on the wall. What a great trophy, says the man to the bartender. That guy says, I would not call it great. The damn lion killed my wife. This guy asks, oh, is it so? You were on a safari in Africa, or you were on a safari somewhere, or hunting in the forest? Bartender says, no, it fell on her head. Understand, many times death comes unexpected way. If you decide that you are going to be unclutching forever, the death to the mind comes unexpected way, this moment. And suddenly mind settles all the accounts. See, if it knows it is going to be here forever, it continues to use the credit card. And using the credit card is the best way to be here. The moment it knows, no, it's not going to be here, it suddenly settles all the accounts. It starts unclutching, relaxing, settling. Committed and intense practice of unclutching makes one firmly established in a higher state of awareness. I can say, in the world there are different kinds of knowledge. There are some kind, just by listening to that knowledge, you will have benefit of it. There are some kind of knowledge, if you have access to it whenever you need, you will have benefit out of it. Some knowledge, just by listening, once understanding, you will have benefit. Some, you need to again and again work with it. You need access to that knowledge to have benefit. There is some knowledge, only when you practice, you will have benefit. Spiritual knowledge is the third type. You need to practice, live, practice, no other way. People come and ask me, is there any shortcut, Swamiji? I tell them the one and only shortcut is practice, practice, practice. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. The shortest way is being straight. Practice, nothing else. If you want the transformation, practice is the only way. How much ever you hear, how much ever you talk, how much ever you discuss, nothing can be done. Only one way, practice. And clearly telling your mind, you are going to practice eternally with unclutching. As long as you have a hope, you can stop unclutching at certain point. Your mind will continue to exist, waiting for that point. The moment you decide, no, I am going to unclutch forever, suddenly your mind disappears. It loses its power over you. I have one more story. 2 accountants are in a bar when armed robbers burst in. The robbers line the customers up against a wall and proceed to take their wallets, watches, etc. The first accountant slips something into the second accountant's hand and whispers, "Here is the $50 I owe you." When you know it is going to be taken away, you settle the accounts by yourself. Your mind is also the first accountant. When it knows nothing can be done, it has lost all its grounds, it just settles all the accounts. As long as it has a hope, it can flow, it flows. When there is no hope, it just settles. So all you need to understand is this one truth. Only this one truth. Today I don't want to add too many ideas. I want you to understand this one truth. Dirkakala Nairantarya means eternal, unbroken. Decide today. Eternally, forever, I am going to practice unclutching. There is not going to be any gap, whether I am walking or talking or sitting or whatever I may be doing. I am going to unclutch from whatever is happening inside me. Whether I am walking or talking or sitting or sleeping or dreaming or daydreaming, these are the 5 modifications of the mind: right knowledge, wrong knowledge, and imagination, sleep, memory. These are the 5 modifications constantly happening in you. Whatever modification may happen inside me, I am going to unclutch. That clarity, that understanding, if you bring it, suddenly you will see all your negativity will lose its power over you. See, your depression has a power over you as long as you believe it can come again and again to you. If you are very strong, let the depression come. How many times let it come? I am going to unclutch. Suddenly it loses its grip over you. If the depression knows it can really put you in depression, it again and again repeats. If it knows you are going to unclutch again and again, how many times it tries, it struggles, you are going to unclutch. Suddenly it will stop trying. Nobody wants to fight losing war, including your depression. Your whole life is nothing but a war between you and your mind. So the moment you know, the moment you are aware, the moment you are awakened to this one truth, decide whatever may happen, I am going to unclutch. That moment is what I call enlightenment. If you decide that this moment, whatever may happen in my life, I am going to be continuously practicing unclutching. Suddenly you know, then whatever is going to happen, I am going to practice unclutching. Then why should I have fear? Why should I bother about anything else? Why should I have any fear or any idea about anything? You will see, mind just unclutches. I want you to be filled with this one idea. Decide today, from this moment, whatever may happen, I'll continue to unclutch. I am going to have the constant, intense practice, Tirkakala Nairantarya, committed and intense practice of unclutching. This very decision will unclutch you. After practicing is secondary. This very decision will unclutch you, will solve everything. The moment you take this decision, your mind will start moving, saying, no, 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 if that depression comes, you can't unclutch. If this fear comes, you can't unclutch. If this desire comes, you won't be able to unclutch. It will tease you. If you say, no, I am going to be unclutching constantly. Whatever may come, I am going to be unclutching. Then it will create the fear of death. What will happen? If you die, you think you will unclutch. Who will pay your bills? Who will pay your insurance? If you take a strong understanding, if you bring firm understanding, no, whatever it may be, I am going to unclutch. That one strong will, suddenly mind unclutches.
Just an hour's drive from Bangalore, Asia's fastest growing city, is a unique space of healing, meditation and rejuvenation. Welcome to Nityananda Dhyanapeetham. Experience soothing healing energies under the ancient wish-fulfilling banyan tree in the presence of divinity. Enjoy the unique anti-aging formula of the original Siddha Healing Spa with the 21-foot energized healing lingam and healing pool, the Vaidya Sarovar. Connect directly to God in the vibrant silence of Nityanandeshwara Temple. Savor the delicious Sattvic food served free at all times. Best of all, get a glimpse of authentic spiritual life at the daily morning satsang, worship, yoga and meditation sessions with Paramahamsa Nityananda. Rediscover yourself at Nityananda Dhyanapeetham, the ultimate spiritual lifestyle destination. Nityananda Dhyanapeetham, Nityananda Nagar, Bidadi, Bengaluru, 97422 03311.